Welcome to Prank Central, from courtroom clapbacks to combat wake-up calls. This is a masterclass in humility. Delusion gets dismantled, egos get KO'd, and facts? They hit harder than fists. Step in cocky, leave with a reality check. First, she forces him to pay, then throws water on him like it's a joke. She's lucky all she got was a look.
I just said I'm not paying for it. I just spent $300. You can pay for it. Yeah, bitch, because you acting retarded. Because you acting retarded. Just pay for it. I can't. Come on, we out there.
No, we're not.
Let's go.
We're not.
Yo, I'm about to smack. Let's go.
And then you got people before.
I'm not paying for nothing. I just spent $300. We don't have.
Okay,
There's kids in here who disrespectful. Come on.
Well, pay for this shit. Like, you got me in line.
I'm not gonna pay for
Okay, you are
that.
gonna
Dumbass.
Stop.
Self-proclaimed judo queen swings wildly and misses everything but her ego. She challenged a guy to kickboxing and ended up getting a free lesson in humility.
Hey, take it back to the body. That body kicks there all day. Take it back to the body. Breathe. Hey, I want you to turn it. Hey, turn it with the left hook and come back to the body. Hey! Keep it up. Your snap kick. Short. Hey, here. Back there. Go to the legs. Hey, Turner. Just the body. Thank you. There you go. Good. There you go. Got it.
Thank the headgear, but because without it, those punches would have been a one-way ticket to nap time.
안 돼, 빠지면 안 돼.
Drop your punch, drop your punch, drop your punch. Don't guard. Yeah.
오케이.
Yeah.
보고. 라오나, 고 클린치.
라운드 클린치.
He treated her like a teddy bear in the ring, gentle at first, until he had enough.
Znak w sportach walki, a więc trzymanie tej zasłony, tego bloku, metody uderzeń. Widać, że tutaj to jest zupełnie niewytrenowane. Uważać, no bo ta różnica zasięgu jest spora teraz.
Teraz taka szarża bykiem, bym powiedział.
Prawdopodobnie może zakończyć całość tej rywalizacji, tak jest.
She crashed into him, blamed him, and still got humbled. Salute to the guy for staying cool.
Almost getting hit twice on the road within 30 seconds. Crash your car, get raped, and then handle this shit, man. Telling me to calm down?
God bless.
You insane? God bless your stupid sweetheart. Get at your house. Hey, what?
And the cops can deal with it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here.
Well, be decent.
Back.
You're the
No,
only one doing it.
you are not. I will break your glasses with my bare hands if you do not get back inside your house. Do you understand me?
I'm just a witness until it all.
Then shut the and do not talk. Where the cops?
Okay.
Where are the cops?
Bro didn't even go full power, and still left her rethinking the entire match.
Biological male, now female. Oh, can't grab the cage. That's. Oh, that big slam with that pointer gun. And this one, Vegeta is tough. I
I've watched Cheetah fight several times. Cheetah is tough as they come. She's got to try and do more than just cover here, though. If she can push on the hips and maybe turn a sweep, she can come up on top. She just cannot stay underneath.
Rude host tried to be clever until he hit back with wit and class.
Are you more interesting than you look?
It's all in the mind, eye of the beholder, Ann.
What do you do?
I'm a business development manager for a large bank in the Northeast.
Okay. Tell me if there's anything interesting about your job.
Absolutely not. No. It's interesting to me, but I'm sure that it would probably go right over your head.
You're always very quick, are you, Howard?
In some things, yes. In other things, I like to take my time, if you know what I mean.
I've absolutely no idea what you mean. What do you mean?
Somehow, I don't doubt that.
She came in cocky, he stayed calm and cool, and then curved her with style.
Amy and Ray Rock are gonna see each other. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
How you doing?
Wow. Wow. You're kind of blushing a little over Ray Rock there.
Oh, you were wearing pink, yeah.
Amy, do you want to go out with Ray Rock?
I mean, I'm definitely worth a try. Like a drink or something.
I don't like that answer at all. I like it. You saying that you want someone to go after you and like invest. Yeah.
I'm open to see more about you. Yeah, if you would like to know, for sure.
Oh, I'm the same way. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like that answer.
Wow.
A smug lady cop tried flexing on him and got served a quick legal reality check.
People have just been calling, just thinking it's kind of weird.
It's journalism protected under the First Amendment, so sorry about that.
All right, but hold on.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, right now.
For what?
So I'm further investigating why you're walking
What
around.
crime? You have to articulate a crime before you can
Okay,
detain
but I
me.
can also detain
Supervisor, you can't detain just anyone. You have to articulate a crime.
So if law enforcement requests your identification, right, you are obligated to give that to law enforcement.
Not
You
unless
have
you
to
can
walk.
articulate a crime.
So I can articulate that this
Walking
is
around is
suspicious
not suspicious. Isn't a crime.
Brian delivers a reality check to a woman lost in her own delusion.
I'm not saying this to be mean, but you're delusional. I'm not saying that to insult you, but you're delusional.
Okay, I don't care.
You're looking for a less than 1% man.
She's a 1% female.
No, she's not. You're
you
not.
don't know me. You don't know what I put on the table in relationships.
You're a single mother.
So?
I'm not saying this to be mean, but you are not in the.
you're mean.
Let me finish.
Okay.
You are not in the 1% of desirable partners out there. You're just not. Based off of all the things you've provided, you're looking for a less than 1% man, and it's possible, but it's not probable.
Do you want me to lower my standards or what?
Find a
I'd
partner
rather
and
to be alone
you'd rather-
than agree with their bare minimum.
2-on-1, bad idea. They both tapped out after realizing he wasn't playing.
Let Laura have the name. No injuries.
She was doing okay until the real fight started and the warm-up gloves came off. Army girl thought she could take on a Marine, but the ring had other plans. group of ladies gets a free lecture on equality, and they clearly weren't ready for it.
You prefer chivalry or do you prefer equality?
Equality.
What about you?
I'm not agree.
You stupid.
What about yourself?
Equality.
Okay, so you said you in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who paid for the first date?
Who paid for it? Him.
Yeah. Who paid for the second date?
It's been a while.
But what you think?
Probably him.
Interesting.
Who paid for the third date if you got a thing?
Probably him.
Okay, that's not equality.
You've used my logic against me.
How long would you take care of your man if he couldn't work anymore? And be honest.
Like 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not equality. What about you, GJ?
I've done that before, so
But you
I would
broke up
say
with the
like,
dude.
well, yeah. So I would say maybe like 3 months. I don't know.
3 months. And what about you?
I say a year.
The ladies that said that you prefer equality over chivalry, your answers contradicted yourselves. And the fact that I have a timeline on it, that means that it's not equal because men, it's in our nature to provide for a woman forever. So even though you say one thing, which is like a politically correct answer, because the media right now is ruled by the crazy Dems and they socially constructed your mind to believe nonsense, but true deep down in your deepest part of your soul, you don't want...
Rude woman gets left on the side of the road. Guess the independent ride didn't show up.
I'm getting sick and tired of you pranking me about this booger in my nose. I hate this type of joke. That's an American thing. That is not a Trinidad thing, and that is not my type of humor.
I don't know where you come from, but the environment I come from, we keep our hands to ourselves.
City boy!
So I can do this?
So what I'm gonna tell you is, stop. You're gonna try to get a wreck? Keep your hands to yourself and watch your tongue. Because I can literally pull over right now and you'll be taking an Uber for the rest of the ride home.
You're not gonna do that to me.
Hey.
No,
that's
I'm gonna give you a
disrespectful.
serious hit.
Yeah, about to get off right here.
I'm not getting off.
Yeah.
Bilal, you have to be a madman to stop and decide to do it like this.
Yeah, this is the highway.
Just because I give you a little tap.
Yeah. You thought I was joking.
He calmly dismantles a feminist rant with facts she couldn't dodge.
Let's say an 18-year-old man who doesn't want to go to war. Take Ukraine, for example. All the women could leave the country. All the men had to stay. You cannot leave Ukraine if you are a man between the ages of 18 and like 60 or 65. If you're a Ukrainian woman, you get to go to Stockholm, you get to go to Great Britain, you get to continue your hot girl summer. You know what the Ukrainian men were doing? Getting So let's talk about privilege. Let's talk about privilege. They have to defend their country. If World War III is around the corner, there's no feminists when Russia invades. There's no feminists when China invades. All these things that you often complain about, when shit hits the fan, we revert to our traditional gender roles. You can't have feminism when there's a military conflict.
He was literally playing with her like a toy and still dominated the fight.
In today's day and age, influenced by social media, more and more women tend to delude themselves into thinking that they can compete with men on equal ground.
So I asked you, generally speaking, are men more physically strong than women? And there was a long back and forth. I wanted to just ask the question once more. Are men stronger than women?
I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, about the conversation
Sure.
and what I would say if it came up again. And I want to say, how are we quantifying strength?
The real test to their so-called independence comes when they are actually matched up with men, sometimes even going as far as initiating the fight, not knowing that when you advocate for equal rights, you must be prepared for equal fights as well.
Look, there's a reason why 26 of the most physically fit women in the Marine Corps have failed out of this course. That reason is simple. When you put 120 pounds on the back of a woman, she crumbles like a ton.
That wrestling match ended in tears, bruised pride, and a new respect for takedowns.
Snap down to the headlock. There we go. Hayden, hold it. Don't give no room. We just talked about this. Stay tight.
There you go.
Hayden, tight. Let's get clapping.
Oi.
Nice. Nice.
Oi.
Get it.
Yeah.
It was at this moment that she knew. She
She mocked him for his height and got humbled in a matter of seconds.
You were mocking me for being of average height. I can't control that. I can't control my genetics. That wasn't very... You were mocking me. I did not appreciate that.
Asking my followers if I should wear heels tonight, and I did not.
I never mocked on her appearance, and there's plenty of subject matter there, believe me, but I never did it. So I didn't appreciate that.
Pro tip, spitting on a cop's face is a fast track to regret. Security guard shuts down a loudmouth Karen for screaming in someone else's face.
Stay away from the other people, you hear me? If you stay the there, get the do that again, I'll kick you out myself.
Jordan Peterson calmly dismantles the feminist argument again.
So there's a very wide array of jobs that are fundamentally done by men. So, for example,
Member of Parliament.
99.9% of
sorry, Alex, I'm gonna
bricklayers.
stop sledging you now, I promise.
I'm happy to give my minute to Jordan.
99.9% of bricklayers are men. Should we have quotas for women?
Is bricklaying representative democracy?
That has nothing to do with the question. The question is if there's evidence of structural inequality and oppression because women aren't precisely represented at 50% in all professions at all levels, then why don't we have a conversation about having women represented in all professions at all levels? Why do we talk about the C-suite, for example? Why do we talk about politics and positions of power? Why don't we talk about it across the board?
Okay, so let's just
pause and... Yeah, but that's because it's power.
Now that is how you answer delusion. Facts over feelings every time.
You see every successful man, it's because they have an amazing woman with them.
Not really. You guys come when we build the castle. Like, you wouldn't date someone who doesn't have his own apartment. So when the guy's a businessman, he's making money, that's when he gets the girl, right? So you guys come when there's a nest. That's why they call you chicks, right?